This fall, think outside the boxed stuffing mix. Take on some food twist of a thematically Thanksgiving nature. I'll offer you up 3 alternative options today. Cranberry and stuffing sausage balls. Grab a bowl, throw some ground pork in there. This is about 16 ounces, I believe. One of my favorite stuffing recipes. It calls for ground sausage and other things, so this is sort of the homage to that. So for a binder, I'm going to add about 4 eggs, and then this is about 3/4 of a small onion, or well, that was a whole onion, and I added about 2/3 to 3/4. Then I'm just going to go with a bag of turkey stuffing mix, just right out of the box here. You could do less stuffing if you don't want as much bread, but I'm going to do all of it, get that good dust on the bottom. And then I'm going to add some jellied cranberry sauce. And really, you can play around with it here if you like. If you want more cranberry, you can do more. You can do less. You can even do whole cranberries. I've mixed it up here and just do that a little bit more. And I'm going to form these into balls. You can do them really whatever size you want. I find that it's hard to get them that small and takes more time, so this is about the right size of ball for my purposes here. So keep going until you have a full tray of sausage balls, and you heat this in the oven about 400 425 for anywhere between 15 20 minutes. Really just monitor it, and you can brown the tops if you don't think they got cooked enough on the tops. Really your choice here. Okay, so here they are cooked. I'm going to just scrape one on enough here. So the bottoms here got a little darkened, but they're still perfectly edible. You could use a different baking sheet if you don't want it quite as dark there. So I'm going to pull one off now and just kind of give you a bit of a cross section. You want to, of course, double check to make sure your sausage is completely cooked. And yeah, it looks pretty good there. Voila. Nice steam. Turkey dinner chimichangas. So we're going to start with a large bowl, and you're going to essentially be adding leftover Thanksgiving dinner to a bowl and then throw it in a tortilla and deep fry it. So I'm going to get started out with the main dish, turkey. Now, ideally, this would be leftover turkey that you've cooked yourself, but I don't have time to cook a 20-pound bird here before Thanksgiving, so this is just shredded turkey breast that bought at the store. Obviously, made from scratch would be better, but hey, we're going to throw this in a tortilla. Next, I'm putting up some mashed potatoes, and these are fresh mashed potatoes because I do not like instant. I don't think they work other than hot off the press. Then same thing here. This is just some box stuffing. This is just out of the box. I think that's just good enough for our purposes here. And again, there's really no set amount here. You just want to kind of get equal proportions about of everything as you go. So there's the stuffing. Next, I'm going to kind of do a deconstructed green bean casserole with just having green beans and then the titular French onions. Okay, with all that, I am now ready to mix this all up. Let me find my trusty mixing spoon and just flash forward to a mix. And since this looks a little dry, I'm going to add some turkey gravy that I've whipped up here. You can add as much or a little as you want, and then mix again. Here we go. We have our filling ready. Now we're going to take just a large burrito-sized tortillas and just fill these up. Really not that difficult. Get the middle filled there, and then roll as neatly or as poorly as your skill demonstrates. You're going to take this straight to hot oil, your choice of cooking utensil, and this will only take a couple seconds. Actually burn the first one. The second one's a little bit better here, about 30 seconds. Just really need to brown it on both sides. And then when that's cooked, you have your turkey chimmy. Okay, we've got it cooled a little bit. I'm going to cut it and give you a bit of a cross section. And yes, that is leftover Thanksgiving dinner right there. And you can serve this with a side of turkey gravy and cranberry sauce. Makes a little happy robot face, or at least bland robot face. Voila! Pumpkin pie shakes. For dessert here, we're going to start by making up some pumpkin pie sans crust. So I'm just taking a can of pumpkin pie and following the instructions. So there's sugar and spices in here, and then egg that's whipped up. So just stir up the spices, and then that's going to go into the whipped up egg, and the pumpkin pie mix is going to go in there. Just really glob it out. Of course, you could use fresh pumpkin if you really wanted to. Really up to you. Now that that's mixed up, I'm going to add evaporated milk as per instruction, and then stir that up some more so you have a smooth consistency. Like boom. Okay, now normally you go into a pie pan with a pie crust. I'm just going right into a glassware container, and this will cook in the oven until it's set. I think it's like 20 to 40 minutes. Just follow the instructions. Okay, that's going in there. Okay, when it comes out, you see it to the left. I've kind of mushed it up a little bit. Now I'm going to make the ice cream part of it. This is just basic vanilla ice cream from the store. And really, you just want to get the right ratio of ice cream to pumpkin to milk of your desire. If you like thicker shakes, more ice cream. If you like thinner shakes, more milk. So there's that. And the nice thing is with this, you could just always add more milk or ice cream if you don't quite have the right consistency. I'm going to get about like 3 nice scoops and some milk here and pour that out. Okay, that's looking good. Cover it and blend until combined. Okay, in this instance here, I found out that it was a little too runny for my taste, so I'm going to add some more ice cream. Yeah, that's a little too runny. Get a little more ice cream in there, and then blend it up again. Yep, just plop one, maybe two scoops. Okay. And now that it is blended, I think that looks good. It is ready to pour into your vessel of drinking to enjoy cold, smooth pumpkin pie shakes. Here's looking at you, pumpkin pie. Here's looking at you.